Hey everybody, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. My name is Camilla, and if I look like I'm burning my eyes somewhere, I'm going to be reading something I have written up. And I hope you guys donate to my GoFundMe because it will mean the world to me and the world to my mother. Without further ado, please let me explain it. Hi everybody, my name is Camilla, and just like I shared on my YouTube video, which I'm doing right now, I am asking for your help. 2 of our beloved horses were stolen from us by a fake horse rescue called Southern Redhead Farms Rescue, Inc. This group is not what it claims to be, which is very true. And what I'm about to tell you guys is they tricked me as a disabled person. I have infantile brain injury. They gained my trust, exploited me, and stole my horse. Her name is Winter. She is a service horse. And my mother's horse is named Sprout, and Sprout's name wasn't even on a sheet of paper of any kind. So this lady not only used a note scribble pad to steal my service horse, but she didn't have any right to take her because I never sold her or gave her away. She tried to use this paper to lie in court. And here's what is going on. I am trying to open a new case because I have been given special permission to do so. So here I'm asking for your help. My goal is 10 million, and that not all of it's going to be used for this case. Some of it is also going to be used towards investigation and getting a place to put my horses where they're never going to wind up in the same situation. The defendant's names are Susan Spivey O'Neill, or it's pronounced Spivey O'Neill. She is a co-owner of Southern Redhead Farms. She has a friend by the name Richard G. Williams that goes by Rick. And the thing is, he was the last person I boarded with. And that's exactly what I can tell you. He was the last person I boarded with. He was, I believe, stealing my horse feed because 50 pounds does not go in 2 days. And that was for one horse. And I think he did it when I even had 2 horses, but still would not go that fast with 2 horses because my horses only needed a scoop of that feed because they were easy keepers. They had grass to the galore. They had oats. And so there's no reason for that bag to go disappearing. And I was buying horse food when I'm trying to save up to get her checked out for cancer. And my food just kept disappearing, which means my money towards my horses for her was disappearing. To try to pay for her cancer treatment, I had to sell her son, who was at the age of 2. He chose his new family, so I'm happy. But the problem was, a lot of that money went to the crooked guy stealing my food. So here I'm asking that you guys will help us get Sprout, and you guys will help us get Winter back. Winter is a full-fledged service horse who helped me with mobility. That doesn't mean I ride her. But also, I'm going to start a newer video from the last one about fat shaming, and also revert to skinny shaming, which means I'm not going to skinny shame anybody either. I'm going to tell you guys the truth of the matter. And where the 20% thing does come from, and that there actually is no countries that have a ban on that. It's a preference thing. And without further ado. Okay, so, I had a little itch, sorry. So to get at the thing is, it started when the horses were traded on December 5th of 2020. My mother's horse Sprout was traded for a horse by the name Dolly. Dolly had padlock issues. Her joints will lock up, which made her an unsafe horse to ride. Before my mother got her, and they admitted this to her, that they had just ran Dolly, which is very suspicious, and that is actually against a major violation of the law. You're not supposed to run horses before you sell them, which means they knew about the injuries and they wanted her to be more quiet and sound and look like she is able to be ridden, because that is exactly what the trade was supposed to be. And at the same time, they showed my mother a broodmare, which she didn't know at the time was a broodmare. I found out, and when I found out, they erased almost every single thing of evidence. Because I told my mom, look, right here, Mom. She goes, oh, yeah, you're right. She is a broodmare. I go, I could tell by the size of her udders that she was overly used for breeding. And she paid $500 for her. So this lady is claiming to be a rescue and selling sick horses. However, she kept befriending me, saying I could come over and visit the horses whenever I want to, and that I could get my mother's horse, Sprout, when I was ready. The problem was, Sprout was never that fake rescue ladies to begin with. Sorry, my brain is acting up again. And the thing is, you can't sell a horse or give it away that doesn't belong to you. And so in the middle of court, this lady, Susan Spivey O'Neill, decides she's going to sell my mother's horse. During the first hearing, like from the first case I was in, she lied and said that Winter died on June 10th, 2022. But then the person she sold Winter to when she wasn't supposed to, again, she's selling another horse that doesn't belong to her. And she's making up these things about both horses that we are terrible owners when I have vet bill galore. What does she have? Nothing. She had no vet bills, no proof of Coggins, no proof of anything. But yet, she claims I never took my horse to the vet. She claims my mother never took her horse to the vet. But if we didn't, then why do we have a whole bunch of vet bills that we paid for? This lady does not live in reality. She doesn't own a true rescue because if you look up the law, it states she has to register with the USDA. She never did so. She has to also register with the USDA of Florida, which is the FDACS. She never did. The only thing she has going for her is the fact that she has permission to gain donations. But hold up, she's not allowed to keep those donations. And guess what? She keeps them and uses them on herself. Right there is an act of fraud. So this lady has a lot of laws she's been breaking, both federal and state. She also has the police department of the sheriff from Marion County, Alachua County, and her own county, Levy County. Yep. She has them backing her up, so they will lie for her. And then she has a friend, which I mentioned as one of the defendants. His name is Richard G. Williams, also known as Rick, who actually, when I was boarding with him, I didn't know, but I do background checks, with him, and I asked him, I said, hey, and I should have known to try to check, but he wouldn't give me his real name, so I couldn't check. But if I would have checked up by the address, I would have found out that this guy is in federal court, being sued by the state for other criminal. So this guy's a criminal I'm actually boarding with, and I didn't even know that. But I didn't know to check online, and I don't know if I would have had the resources to do so back then, because that was in 2021. So here my case been going on for years. They're giving me another chance to open, but I want to reopen with an attorney. And that's where all of you guys come in. Please donate to this cause. I am putting down a GoFundMe link, and you guys will know it's a GoFundMe for one reason. The reason why you guys will know it's my GoFundMe is because this video here is also going to be attached to it. And I thank you guys, and I'm going to tell y'all I love y'all. And if you want to like and subscribe, that would be great, because as soon as my horses come back, and as soon as my mom's horse gets returned to her, I am making more training videos. I am going to show you guys the ins and outs and all the knowledge I know since I was 2 years old. That's right, 2 years old was the first time I rode a horse. And I have a natural connection to horses more than I do dogs. My mom's the dog expert. I'm the horse expert. She's also good with horses too. She's actually equivalent to me. So, yes, and I always feed my horses the best. And I also can have a whole bunch of receipts pop up for you guys where you guys will see Imperial Hay in Ocala. Oh, yeah, if you have horses here in Florida, check out Imperial Hay. They are the best, lowest prices, and they got 10-pound hays for like around $30 to $40 a bale. And I'm not kidding. And they are super friendly and family owned. And it's called Imperial Hay. Tell them Camilla, the one with the white Camaro white horse, sent you guys. And I'm not sure if it'll get you a discount. Who knows? But they are family owned and very friendly. And also, on another note of that, my horses were fully trained. Winter would walk next to me. She'll pick me up. I didn't train her to do that, by the way. But but if I asked her to walk, she walks. If I asked her to trot, she trots. If I hand signal her, she'll do so. There wasn't a single bone in her body that stated she was a bad horse. Not sure that this is going to make people laugh, but me and my mom were just sitting down on my prankster, and I told my mom, I'm like, you know what? I go, wouldn't it be funny if I told her to herd the horses and she did that like a dog? And my mom goes, yeah, that would be funny. I go, I'll make a bet with you. And if she does it, you buy me something to eat. And I go, if not, then I'll buy you something to eat. And so I go up to Winter. I go, Winter, go herd the horses. They're fat and lazy. And she went and ran and herd all the other horses. That includes my mom's 2 horses and my other horse, which was her son at the time. And my mom goes, dang it, I lost that one. But we started laughing. And then I looked at Winter and go, hey, Winter, I wasn't serious when I told you to herd them. And then she got so angry and started chasing me around. But, you know, in all light, that kind of hopefully will show you with my joking with Winter and stuff and my mom, how tight my bond is with her. And she treats me like I'm her foal, and I treat her like she's my sister. So Winter means the world to me. Sprout means the world to my mother. We are both Christians, and we're hoping you will donate. I can also add my Cash App information and my Zelle information. I'll have to learn how to do the Zelle one. But Cash App, I can copy, paste that one. I have to figure out how to do that too, probably. But regardless, and if you want to mail it to our address, you can do that too. But I'm just hoping to get enough to get him pay a private investigator, pay a didn't mean to belch. Just pay an attorney and a private investigator so we can get him back. And if there's anything left, I'll probably use it to get a property for the horses. That way, I will never lose them again. So that will be, it will not, even though I put down on there for personal use, in a way it is, in a way it really not. So don't worry. Donate what you can. My first target goal will be $3,500, and I will be hoping and praying that I get some donations. And like I said, it's for Justice for Winter, and that's what it's going to be titled. It's going to have 2 pictures of Winter, and I am going to try, like I said, to add this YouTube video. Please read the description. Please share. Please like. Please subscribe. I really ask this of you guys, because I may not have the power by myself, but I will have power along with everybody that donates. And if I'm able to, which I should be able to, when I figure out how to completely use YouTube, I might try to get a webcam, and I will make a thank you video. And when I get Winter and my mom gets Sprout, I'll make a video so everybody sees the 2 of them. Because we are not going to boycott you guys. We're not going to cheat you or anything like that. That is against our code of honor. My code of honor and my vow is to never give up on Winter. And the same as with my mother with Sprout. And I also made a code of of a vow for my code is not to give up on Sprout either. So one way or the other, we're going to fight. And we pray that you help us take this opportunity to go back to court. And please just donate. And I will keep you posted on the courts. I will tell you guys court dates, where the court's going to be, and you guys come in as long as you guys are quiet and listen to what's going on. That way some of you guys can come to court and watch. Without further ado, I bid you guys a good day and a good night, and hopefully you guys will donate. Again, please like and subscribe, and please donate below to the GoFundMe. If you don't see it in my little drop area, you will be able to see it in the comments for sure. All right, well, take care, y'all.